Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. So in today's video, I'm gonna be creating a fall eyeshadow look for hooded eyes using Urban Decay's new Wild Greens eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and get started. The only thing that I have on right now is just my eyebrows. I do have on skincare, but that's really about it. And I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Anti-Aging. And I'm not using this just because my palette is Urban Decay. I actually really love this primer. So I'm just going to swipe this on there. And I am gonna set it as well. I just find that I always have the best results with eyeshadow palettes whenever I set the eyeshadow lid, Now to set the eyeshadow primer, I'm just gonna be using the Too Faced Ethereal Born This Way Translucent Setting Powder. I absolutely love it because it's translucent, it's super matte, and it just blurs everything, smooths everything over, so it'll be perfect for setting this eyeshadow primer. Okay, now that we're all primed and set, I'm gonna start off with the first shade, and it's gonna be Kale. And as you guys saw in the thumbnail, I will be creating that wing shadow look. That is just my favorite right now. So that is what I'm going to start off this wing with. And I'm just using a flat eyeshadow brush. So because I have hooded eyes, I do want to keep my eyes open so that way I'm able to place the wing high enough so that way you guys can see it whenever my eyes are open. Because if my eyes are closed, you can see my crease is pretty much down here. When I open my eyes, you won't be able to see it. So I want to kind of create the illusion of my crease being just a bit higher. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And right now I'm just working on stamping the color in, and then I'm gonna blend it out. I just wanna make sure I get this green color as bold as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the other side. All right, perfect. I do wanna deepen this up just a bit, and I'm gonna go into the shade Stash. And I'm just gonna be using a small crease brush. It's from Morphe, it's M431, and I'm just gonna use that to deepen this outer V. And maybe right up here above the lid as well. All right, so just gonna deepen this up. Just a little bit, not too dark yet. Maybe we'll get darker, who knows. So normally I would pick like a warm orangey color, maybe some browns to do like a fall look. But I don't know, I just saw this olive color and I just figured, all right, I'm gonna base this around olive. I mean, it's not really normal or really common for olive to be used, but I don't know. I just wanted it to be different. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it above as well. Okay, so I am gonna take a clean, fluffy brush and just kind of soften this look. I want the blending to be kind of seamless and not like patchy or sharp or anything. All right, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye. So I am gonna go back into the color Kale right here, and I am gonna take it just on the center of the lid. I'm just gonna take a flat shading brush and just place that all over the center of the lid. And just take it on the other side. So I am gonna go back and use the small crease brush and go into the color Stash and just kind of blend these two colors so that way there's not this harsh line. Okay, so for the inner thirds, I do wanna go into this shade right here, Super Greens. I am just gonna be taking a flat eyeshadow brush and just placing that color on the inner thirds. Okay, so now I'm just going to be blending these two shades together just so that way there's not any sharp lines. Okay, so I do want to add some shimmer to this lid, but I'm not exactly sure if I should use Prickly or Twist. Okay, I feel like I should use this one here, Twist. I'm just going to place it in between the inner third and the center of my lid and see how well that kind of ties this look together. And then I may stretch it just a bit, so let's see. So this is really looking nice. I like this. Okay, I'm just gonna stretch it just a little bit. Perfect, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the other side. Okay, so I did have to go back in using like a flat paddle eyeshadow brush and wet it with my setting spray so that way I can really get that sparkle to show, because I feel like when I was looking in my monitor, it wasn't as sparkly as I saw in my mirror. So I went ahead and just did that and I like it. I think it turned out pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alrighty, now that I have put on my face makeup, let's go ahead and finish my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and put eyeshadow on my bottom lids. Okay, so I'm basically gonna be just mimicking what I did up on top, but with smaller brushes. So all over the bottom lids, I'm gonna go into Kale, and I'm gonna be using this small smudge brush. So because there was a lot of fallout, I'm just going to place a tissue right here. And of course, as I am placing the eyeshadow on my under eyelids, I am just making sure that it connects with the wing shape that is going on up here. I am gonna blend it out just a bit. Now with the exact same brush, I'm gonna go into the color Stash and then just kind of line it on my outer thirds. So I actually want to leave it just like this, just with the two colors. I did want to mimic what I did up on top, but I feel like there's just going to be a lot going on, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do my liner and mascara. Okay, so I completely forgot to highlight the inner corners and underneath the brow. I don't know how, but I did. So I'm actually going to go into the shade Chill right there and highlight. All right, perfect. Let me go ahead and continue with my mascara. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I hope you guys are loving this just as much as I am, and I'm so happy that I chose an olive green instead of like the normal orangey browns for fall. I am loving this, and I really hope that you guys love this too. And if you guys decide to, I don't know, recreate this and post it on Instagram, here is my Instagram handle, but you know, no pressure, just if you guys decide to. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and this eyeshadow look, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys so much. Bye.